Hello, I'm Michele Averard.
And I'm Nestor Kornblum. Together we are directors and co-founders of the International Association of Sound Therapy. We've been working with the healing power of sound since 1998. We built the Dome Center here in Spain, which is the center from which we operate our courses in healing sound, sound therapy, and the practical applications of voice, Tibetan singing bowls, tuning forks, and other sound healing tools. We offer workshops and courses all over the world, and most recently therapist training courses with a diploma in sound therapy. This year, for the very first time, we have decided to offer training only in healing voice.
So this year we had some wonderful professionals on board with us. And so we invited Hamsini, who is a wonderful Nada Brahma yoga teacher. And she brought in the aspects of the sacred vowels, the sacredness of the vowels and the sounds. She taught us a lot about the diaphragms and how to be able to really find your sound from that aspect. And also the more traditional ways of understanding sound as a spiritual connection.
Never change. This movement. This movement. This movement. Okay? Like a wave, I always do this, okay? And now I will touch my finger. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da ba ma ga re sa. Stop. Now.
And then we had Oscar Jareño, who is just completely music. I mean, he's just is music with his flamenco approach to the natural sound, to his work with the physical body, placement of the sound, and a lot of fun, a lot of games, a lot of it was very exciting. It was very exciting work with Oscar, and he just is music, and so it was really wonderful. I think people got a lot out of it.
Pensar eso, sois grandes hombres, gordos, gran culo.
Gran culo también.
Sí, grande barriga.
And then the other facilitator was beautiful Tanit Navarro, who came down from Barcelona to present her Mama Canta. And that was all about the inner child work. Basically, the work was directed and focused at helping and accompanying pregnant women through the pregnancy and then through the birth, and then afterwards in the first few months with beautiful massages with sound and beautiful songs, and also taken also from the Mapuche tradition. But actually I think that most of the people found that the work really helped them to find their own inner child and their own inner baby. And so that was very beautiful. then of course we had our beautiful daughter Charlie Kornblum, who was just totally key in this whole process, because she has just naturally got this connection with her own sound, with her improvised sound, ancestral sound she calls it herself, which is the link to a shamanic sound. And I think that expressing that with people and helping people to come to that and have that experience in their sound, in their voice, in their life, was very, very revealing. And I know that was a very impactful workshop too.
My particular module was about overtone singing. It was about learning to sing two or even more sounds at the same time with the voice. It's about singing the mathematics of creation, allowing the pure tones, the pure frequencies inside all vocal sounds to be heard as a distinct, clear tone above the voice, which adds another dimension to all the sounds that you make. And so we did this close to the beginning of the course, so that people would have many days, at least 10 days, to practice this technique, because it does take quite a while to master the technique. And so there was we followed through every single morning, even during or before the modules of the other facilitators, this daily work, both the energy practice that we taught people and the overtone singing, so that by the end of the training they could be fairly comfortable with this particular technique. One of the things that we offer in this training, which is something that we feel is missing from many or most other trainings that we have come across, both in the world of sound and in other therapeutic modalities. And this is a system of being connected to the earth, a system of grounding, a system of being connected to the cosmos, of being suspended between these two primordial forces, but doing all of these practices in a very grounded way. That doesn't encourage people to fly away, or because people really want to work with all these higher energies. They want to be in the third eye, and they want to be in the crown. And very often it's not a real grounded work with feet firmly planted on the earth. So before we went into any of the voice trainings, the very first thing we do is we teach a system of energy management, which allows people to connect with the earth, to be connected to the cosmos, but without flying away, to ground their energy fields, their biofields, and also to put a protection around themselves, so that all of the emotions and the stuff that they're helping their clients to liberate do not get absorbed into the therapist. Because using the voice and sound is very, very powerful work. And so all sorts of things can happen. It's also a system that protects the client. Sometimes the therapist can have a very strong voice. You can use tribal sounds or sounds that just come intuitively, and this particular energy practice also protects the client from feeling invaded, so that they can be completely relaxed and feel that they are in a safe container.
I was offering my module, which was Free Your Voice. Free Your Voice is a passion of mine, to help people really understand the importance of connecting with their sound, and understanding that most people, because of being up in their head, they very often speak words, or even in a song, for example, and they are totally disconnected from their sound. And so freeing your voice, really, first of all, you have to feel it within your within your body, within your energy, within your emotions, and that's kind of like step one to everything. The reason that we do this, well, the reason that I have been working this way for many years with people is because I think that if people really want to be a good healer, if they want to be a good therapist, then I think it's very important they understand their own sound. You can't just bring out a sound and with a good intention and from your heart energy, with a good focus and a good intention, and not be responsible for your sound. It's very important that you're responsible for it, and it's also very important that you understand where that sound is going to take you to, because it's not always going to take you to a lovely place, a place that you can cope and that you can handle. And so it's very important that you understand the shadows of your voice, so that you can keep them, that you can be neutral, you can stay neutral when you become a practitioner with the sound. It's very important, because the sound work is like a knife that has two edges, and what you give out you are also receiving. And it's not enough to say, oh no, I'm just channeling sound. No, you are here, you are vibrating, you are now, you are here, you are very responsible for this treatment. It's very important that you acknowledge that responsibility, and acknowledging that responsibility, you need to understand your sound, you need to really own it, you need to know it, you need to fall in love with it, and you need to know its dark shadows, you need to know the shadows. So, and that's beautiful work. It's a work that inspires me greatly, and that's the first step.